Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is a stream segment over here by good old Tectone on the ongoing surrounding absurd gacha drama that's currently occurring, right? Some could say this is like the biggest drama we've had since the Atsu incident. And if you're not familiar with what's going on, we've gotten copyright strikes, we've gotten raids and attacks on servers, we've got doxing as well. It's just one gigantic disaster. And of course, my job through all of that as a content creator is, of course, to, well, farm the situation because I'm involved in it and I might as well get something fucking out of it. So, we got Tectone over here, right? He's been a bit of a neutral observer in this entire situation, but it's pretty clear that the situation has become a lot more black and white, and at this point, you kinda have to pick a side because there's only one right one, and there's really just one wrong one. So I just wanted to go ahead, see what his take is on the matter with some of the recent developments that have occurred, and just see what it's all about, and see what the response is from his end, as somebody that's pretty much been there along the entire way, and, well, is also one of the most experienced and tenured gacha creators in the space, though he might not count as a gacha one anymore. Wait until he uploads a video on it.
Bro, shush and get to the gacha drama already. Gacha drama is so low bar, bro. I was actually having a conversation with, Saint Tontas yesterday. Who did I talk to offline yesterday? I talked to Skull CJ yesterday. I talked to Saint yesterday. I talked to Itoma yesterday. I talked to Box 2 yesterday. I tried to talk to Kate, but that conversation just ended with no response, so.
Let's just say that Captain Cabinets has kind of gone off of, I think it's fair to say she's kind of gone off the deep end. And I think that means that Tectone reached out to her, and naturally, right, I don't think there was a response. And I do believe that across some of her recent videos, she's gone ahead. Obviously, this is a crazy one. Saint accused me of a serious crime. This has to end now. And then when you listen to it, right, just listen to it.
It is currently 11 a.m. as I'm recording this video. I haven't slept, but I want to...
Like, it sounds like the CC, Zaza, Kingsmen, like fucking apology, VTuber shit, right? And the dislike ratio is obviously a little bit crazy too. And, yeah, let's just say I told her that this is a video that she probably shouldn't have uploaded because it's full of lies. And, well, I guess now she's sort of going radio silent and, well, it's just, who knows where it goes from here.
I don't know. I'm not really worried about it. But what was I saying? I had so many conversations yesterday. Oh, yeah. The reason why I grow so tired of quote-unquote gacha drama is due to the fact that nobody really wants their opinions changed, right? Nobody really wants their opinions changed at all. Because the average user of, not a gacha player, the gacha community, people who like self-identify as like, I am a gacha player until the day I die.
They're retarded. That's the unfortunate, massive issue with these games, is that they have a very dedicated, very unintelligent composition of people that just will not see reason, will not see facts, will not actually understand when something is wrong or when something is good, and they'll just listen to whatever their CC tells them to listen to, right? They'll form the opinion of what their CC says is right or wrong. And those types of creators are oftentimes the most dangerous ones in the space, and MrProkke's community and MrProkke's sort of like MrProkke's sort of like takes are a prime example of a gacha community that is essentially degenerated into just an absolute cesspit. And I think the amount of brigading, the amount of obviously crazy comments that a lot of creators have been receiving over the past couple of days, VXV Fiction is actually an example of a creator who's reached out to me multiple times saying that, like, wow, this community's fucking crazy, and they're starting to do damage to my channel because I'm not picking their side. That's what he literally DM'd me. They might endanger my channel and like fuck up all my ratios, fuck up my view time and all of that because I'm choosing not to take their side. And they're like brigading his YouTube live streams, doing all of that. Oh, we got a $10 super chat. Pokke did this dumb crap to himself. This is the most embarrassing aura loss I have ever seen. Don't feel bad for this moron. What a joke, dude. And to the winner goes the spoils.
Like, they're not playing gacha games because there's a new one out and it's pretty fun. They're playing gacha because they live and die by gacha games, right? Where it's like, that's a little bit too much. None of them really care, right? As long as you support their favorite game, they're going to believe everything that you say, right? Like,
couldn't have said it better myself. Tectone actually said it a lot nicer than I did.
So for example, like, you take MrProkke, right? You take...
And of course, Pokke's the first example that's going to come to everybody's mind when you think of an awful community. And this is the thing, guys. I think every creator in the space has called out Pokke's community. I remember Gacha Smack, like a couple of months ago, released a video talking about how dog shit Pokke's community was. I think every CC has done it.
MrProkke out of Honkai Star Rail. he's going to get called a snake, right? You take Saint Tontas out of Wuthering Waves, people are going to call him a jackass, right? That is just how that goes. You take Box 2 out of Gacha games, people are going to call him a retard.
I think they do it regardless.
You take Kate out of Wuthering Waves, she's going to get called a refrigerator.
Well, let's just see how much Wuthering Waves content she's been up to lately. Ah, shit. Our last video not on me was 2 weeks ago. I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like that's just crazy. I think that to me is like the craziest part is that like her last video that wasn't about me was 2 weeks ago. And then this one's an absolute fucking disaster. The growth we've had this week on Twitch has been astronomical. I could go back to 300 CCV tomorrow and still feel eternally grateful. Yeah, that's what happens when we, well, remember the community, right? All of that. So Saint Hate is that popular. The whole drama's so dumb. I wonder if you have an update on your... What the fuck? Stop leeching. And guys, this is the thing. This is the actual reality of it now. Yeah, we're back. That's why I said this issue is black and white. Right? That's why I said there's a right and there's a wrong side in this circumstance.
Right? You take Skull CJ out of Gacha games, they're going to call him... I really liked when he was called a drag queen. That was hilarious because his lips, man, they are shiny. They are shiny. I blame Pokke for Israel. Same.
This is the screenshot of that people were trying to get me to put on stream. I guess it's going on stream, even though I said I wasn't going to show it.
100%, and I mean that on everything.
There you go.
Nick, I'm sure you'd agree with my reaction take that at a point, all reactors are turning up their reactions for the sake of the game. Pretty sure it's a pretty common opinion that we all, fucking showtime,
Let's just say the way that I react to things when I, obviously raise my voice, act like Stephen A. Smith, do all of that shit, right? I don't do that in real life.
I'm sure you'd agree with that. Big Yahoo gave Pokke 7K for court case. Great, man. Great. Well, maybe this lawsuit was promised to Pokke 3,000 years ago. Once I figured out, Tectone, first up Genshin stream, hope you're good. Only 1,000 bots today. When are you going to Genshin next? We'll figure it out, bro. We'll figure it out.
Pokke got 7K for his court case from an oiler? Imagine if he just doesn't do it then. Imagine if he just takes it and runs. Bro could just take it and run.
It was brought up again. I don't remember who brought it up. It was so funny. There's this video of Venti who got too drunk and was getting fucked in their ass by a miniature. And I remember like 3-4 years ago, you're gonna have to believe me. You're gonna have to believe me.
Is this guy just admitting to being gay? Like, what's going on?
I accidentally liked it on Twitter.
Sorry, I don't know why this is relevant.
For like 3 minutes. No. I accidentally liked it, and then I woke up the next morning, and I saw that my own chat was saying, Techie, why the fuck did you like this?
He did it on purpose. No, why did he... You could not waterboard this information out of me. True.
That shit was so funny, bro. That shit was so funny. And then they're saying, oh, yeah, because of that, this guy fucks kids in real life. I just don't think that's how that works, man. I really, truly don't believe that's how that works. We really are getting to, well, we're already at the point where poo-poo head and stinky, those words we used to call each other as kids. I guess the version of that as adults is pedophile rapist. It's a lot in today's day.
A lot in today's day. Hey, I can't confirm it. I can't confirm that though, bro. Yeah, I can't confirm it. Yep, that is definitely something that happens nowadays for sure.
Anyways, man, it really, really, really is. I heard MrProkke was talking about peace on stream.
Oh, here we go.
Really?
Here we go.
Really? Wow, good
this
for him.
Good shit right
I would
here.
love to go react to that clip. Oh, wait, I can't. Because he'll copyright strike anybody who reacts to his content. So who knows?
After he found out the legal implications of doing that, I don't think MrProkke is going to copyright strike another video. I don't think MrProkke plans on copyright striking any more videos after he has found out the actual details surrounding the legal process.
Who knows? I'm not sure. Yeah. It's always easy talking about wanting peace when you shoot your best shot and you miss and you lose and now you want to act morally virtuous.
And his best shot was basically trying to bait me into reacting to his vids so he could copyright strike me on 3 videos at once and take my channel down. That was his shot and he missed.
Sorry, I don't believe this shit for a single fucking second. You can claim you want peace when you were saying that you want the destruction of people's channels. Absolutely not. You do not get to fire off all this shit and say, I want peace now. Shut the hell up.
He used up all his ammo, and then he's like, wait, we can talk, right? Surely we can talk, right? You have no bullets left, bro. Like, no, we don't need to.
He's fucked his reaches. No one will want to look at his stuff. Oh, yeah, no, his channel's fucked. Yeah. Professional doomers? True. Who's MrProkke? I don't know. I don't care enough to react. We'll always have an excuse not to. I don't know what you mean by that. Live by the sword, die by the sword? Sure. But, like, so...
My statement, I have an amendment to that live by the sword, die by the sword statement. And it's more applicable now than it's ever been before, but it's been applicable many times across the month of February. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, now it's time to die. And that's really just been the entire month of February. And how fitting is it that we get the Exo Strider, Ameth's ultimate, and what is that? A giant fucking sword dropping down on people. Insane.
How many people, after they get completely, like, lambasted in any conflict they're in, always want to say, I just want peace now? Shut the fuck up. No, you don't. Yo, Gravy, good morning, man. Valen, good morning, man.
Say it's a line? Yeah, I said it's a saying that got amended. I'm pretty sure I already clarified that the saying is getting amended to that.
Already watched? Yeah, true. Bro, you're literally describing what Saint does every time. Did I? Give me an example.
Don't you love that? I love when Techie does this. I love when Techie does this. Where when somebody puts in a crazy claim into chat that I've done something, he actually just decides to ask for proof. This is something that most CCs don't actually do because they dislike me. They just believe whatever claim comes from chat with no proof, no link, whatever, and just go with it. They never ask for any fucking proof, bro.
I've never once heard Saint say that he wants peace. I've never heard that. Ever. I would actually be curious for you to send me a video of Saint saying, I just want peace. I don't want any more conflict.
You wanna know what I did say, though? Actions have consequences. And your actions have been so awful. Your actions have been so terrible. Your attempt to take down my channel and ruin my career is so apparent that there will be no mercy in this circumstance, my friend. 3 days ago. There will be no mercy in this circumstance. So what is this talk about me wanting peace or saying peace or talking about peace? It's just another lie spread by Pokke's deranged community.
That guy almost thrives as well as in conflict as me. And that's crazy. As a guy where I just lived bloodlust and slaughter for like 6 years straight. Okay, Saint still has about 3.5 more years ago of pure fucking vengeance, pure fucking anger.
This guy's out here. This guy's out here talking like...
Pure adrenaline, pure gasoline. Yeah. Yep. I want peace. Sorry for crash out, guys. I had no idea. That's okay, man. That's okay.
I want peace. Sorry for the crash outs. I had no... Okay.
He constantly said in the last streams how he was trying to de-escalate, which is BS. I think there's a difference between de-escalate and peace. There's a big difference. You know, like going from a large combo meal at McDonald's to a medium combo meal at McDonald's is you de-escalating your calories. Wanting to diet is not eating. There's a big difference between de-escalation and just not eating. You know what I'm saying?
It's like choosing to take off like the mayo and like the spread from a hamburger to like reduce the calories by like 200. Did you guys know an In-N-Out hamburger, if you take off the spread, is like 300 something calories? I'm not even fucking joking. An In-N-Out hamburger with no spread is like 300 something fucking calories. So like, you can eat like 2 for fun if you remove the spread, right? It's a good macro meal, right? But going on a diet is just not going in and out. It's like getting a fucking salad. Something that creators in this space should be doing a lot more of, but they refuse to for some fucking reason.
Sense. Yeah, big difference. Yeah, but that's the other thing. There's like, once again, like you just read out what somebody's take is on this gacha drama, and they're just retards, right? Like they can't understand nuance. Everything is black and white. They have no concept of the idea of subtlety. They can't understand a single fucking thing. They're like full-blown retarded.
And the ironic thing is that this issue has become black and white. But even though they think in black and whites, they can't make the proper decision in this circumstance.
Right? And this is why a lot of these gacha viewers, they have no idea what the fuck their opinion is until somebody tells them what it is. Because they're so fucking stupid, it's crazy. Not every gacha player, but you see the guys who I'm talking about. You know? And don't get me wrong, guys, I was retarded at that point too.
I feel like I entered into the space with a bit more of a mature understanding of the stuff, so I kind of never really got into this dumbass fucking retarded gacha tribalism thing. Some people still try to claim to this day that I just illegitimately hate every game that isn't Wuthering Waves, but I don't think you can really say that after the fucking verbal attacks I gave Kuro Games across versions 2.5 to 2.7. Yeah, I dish it out if the game deserves it, and Wuwa deserved a lot of critique during those versions.
But it is pretty insane to like...
And 3.0 story, I still think it's fucking dog shit compared to, like, 3.0 story... First half is still like the most boring shit I'd like ever played, And like 3.1 just further proves to me how bad 3.0 was.
You see people coming in here, and this has been the same thing since my dawn of my Gacha career, where these people will just come in here with the most inane, incoherent ramblings of a take, and they'll like die on the hill for it. And they won't be able to explain it, they won't be able to defend it, they won't be able to articulate it whatsoever.
And they never have proof.
They'll just say, yeah, but pee-pee poo-poo butt cheeks. Got him. And it's like, what the fuck are you even talking about, bro? Yeah.
True.
When is bro ending? Probably in like 5 minutes. Yeah, probably like 5 minutes. I don't think we care about who's right. Saying it's funny, I like him, so he's right. There you go, man. I'm at a point in my life where I don't really care about anything other than the truth and what can be proven. I don't really want to take sides anymore. Not that I ever did, but to me, what's provable and what there's evidence of is so deeply important to me. And we're getting to this point where if you defend someone, it's because you're friends with them.
True.
And that's just not how I want to live my life. I'd like to have a certain rapport, a certain dialogue with my friends to where even when they fuck up, I can still talk about it and explain what happened and help them grow from it. And if my friends will not be my friends after I hold them accountable in a situation where they're clearly provable, demonstrably wrong, well, then I just don't think there's any reason for communication to exist, the relationship to exist. And yeah, like right now, like people are saying, oh, you're on Saint's side over Pokke.
Guys, let me just say that Tech has already had a lot of conversations with me regarding the things that I have done wrong over the past couple of weeks. Let's just say there hasn't been very many because I just haven't really done that much stuff wrong. Like, I think the main things are, like, the guilt by association with friends things. I own that, right? Mainly because I was using it to take a shot at Jenna because I just fucking hate the guy. Right? Fair enough there. I understand that. But that's, like, kind of the main... That's kind of the main gist of things. Because it just turns out that with further research, right, those people I was asking to be banned in other streamers' chats are, like, some of the most toxic individuals on the fucking platform. So it's like, I am still not going to take back any requests to, like, cross-ban users, because holy fuck, we have seen how awful the communities are in, like, Captain Cabinets and Skull CJ's chats. Yeah, I feel no regret at all.
I'm not on Saint's side. I'm on the truth side. I'm on what is provable, what is palpable, what is real. That's all that matters to me. Mm-hmm. Genuinely, that is all that matters to me. Out of every conversation I've ever had involving this, it's my feelings are hurt. Okay, well that sucks. But like, if you have any education on what is currently going on, specifically referring to the copyright strike claim, anybody with eyes would tell you that what Saint did was fair use. That's all I really care about.
That's the general opinion from pretty much everyone that's seen the situation.
Yeah, and then there's the people of Skull CJ and Captain Cabinets, which is their feelings are hurt because Saint was mean. But at the same time, you have to realize all of the behaviors they were criticizing Saint for are exactly what they're doing now.
But worse. It is so fair to say that everything that these guys, right, if what I'm being critiqued for is at like a 3 or 4, they went up to 9 and 10. And they kept saying every step of the way as they get up to 9 and 10, right, that they were justified because he did it first. This is like you getting bumped to on the street and then you knock the person out because you got shoulder checked. And so you knock the person out. Guess who's going to jail? Guess who's going to jail after that? The guy who punched.
Right? So while Saint is a jackass, you can't really claim that you're better when you're doing the same thing as him.
And I don't even think you get arrested for shoulder checking somebody. It's like most people will just view it as like an accident, whatever, right? And just move on. It's like just a common offense that never, like, nothing happens from that.
You really can't. Now, you could have said, oh, I'm just showing him the mirror. And that's completely fair for a segment or two. But for 3 long weeks, kind of pushing it. And what that reads to me is, and I've already told them all of this. I have no secrets. At a certain point, people have to realize if they were in Saint's position, they do the exact same thing. Here's what it is. Yeah, but their excuse is he did it first, so it's justified. I know. I know what the excuses are. I know. Side note, I think Skull CJ is really limiting himself to being a Saint Tontas hate channel. I really think he should expand his horizons.
Skull CJ is self-admitted to, I think in my Twitch chat, we have the logs. He's self-admitted to doing content creation for 9 years, and he makes $150 a month. He lives with his mother. She cooks, pays for the bills, pays for everything. So basically, he's just been bumming it out for the greater part of a decade and makes less than minimum wage. My suggestion to him has been, get a job, you fucking bum.
So to give a little bit of a context, right? Your streamer, in his infinite benevolence, in his infinite good faith, I actually reached out to...
Shut the fuck up, you fucking retard.
I had the same take. This idea of, like, good faith, after everything Pokke's done to me. We have a much more in-depth video, but this is just one of the many things Pokke's done over the month of February. And right there are rape accusations in a thumbnail. 3 of them, actually. It's cut off a little bit, but you've probably seen this a lot on the channel already. Yeah, you've probably seen this a lot on the channel already, and there you go. And this is just the type of response that Pokke typically tends to make. And remember, he's talking about being in good faith. Yeah, he hit me with the frowny face on that one. A lot of good faith there.
You did not reach out in good faith. You reached out because you're about to get fucked by the court of law. You reached out because you fired your best shot and you fucking missed.
The triple copyright strike.
Shut the fuck. This guy is such a snake, bro. What a fucking liar. What a weaselly fucking liar. Holy shit. Thank you, dears.
Oh, we got the
Care package.
There's 3 more clips I gotta watch that you will not be watching. They don't feel like a copyright
where
strike.
that shall be going. And as of such, in my infinite good faith, right?
I want to fucking slit my own throat hearing this guy gas himself up. Jesus, this shit pisses me off.
In my infinite,
I hate my Pokke. He's Pokke.
I'm skipping. Okay, next clip.
their suggestion was, it is gonna cost a shit ton of money, alright?
Yeah, no shit.
He gets told by US lawyers because MrPokke actually hires a Singapore lawyer. And then after a conversation with them is like, they can't actually help me out. So I then hired a US lawyer. So think about it this way. Shouldn't this all have been done prior to filing a copyright strike? He's talking about this stuff like it's new information when typically you'd want this info before filing the strike. Because MrPokke would have probably found out how much the legal process would cost for it moving forward and then decide not to actually do a strike. Because if countered right, then it leads to a legal process that costs a lot of money, and that's kind of the only thing that's left. Or you retract the strike by waiting 10 days.
Whether or not who wins, who lose.
Whether or not who wins, who lose. Well, I don't know. Maybe if you read the fucking law, you'll find out. Because this case is very different than a civil case where it goes by the judge's vibes. This is a case of, okay, I'm going to look over article subsection 107 USC and see, let's find out if a video that mentioned St. Tontas 4 times and he reacted to a 20-minute video and made it an hour and a half. Let's see which one's fair use.
It's really hard when I mention 4 times in the video. And I mentioned as a parody, he shows my face, he shows my channel, he shows my videos, shows my thumbnails. I don't know, man. It's just, I just think it's interesting that you would try to, like, silence a critique of that.
Doesn't really matter as much because at the end of the day, it will cost a shit ton of money. And that's kind of like the thing if you want to bring to court. And then it's like, do I really want to spend a shit ton of money?
Whoa, what happened?
This is what he's talking about, bro. At every point of the road, you had the option to take a better path for yourself and everyone else around you. Now, you believe hiring a lawyer to draft a counter notification, not a lawsuit, will give you legal grounds to steal my content. All right, I am prepared to give you an actual lawsuit. Sleep well. Before he talked to a lawyer, he posted this. And now he found out how much it costs, and now he doesn't want to do it. This is a generational aura loss. His children, if he has them, will feel this aura loss. Because, like, that's a lot of likes. Damn. Like, just damn, bro.
That's weird. Because the other day, you made this whole video gassing yourself up, saying, oh yeah, I'm going to do all of this, and I'm going to do all of that. And
you know what? This is becoming the part of the movie that I skip on a rewatch.
to stand on business. That's crazy. Hey, Sarah, I wonder why your lawyer is telling you not to do that.
Did you just call Pokke Sarah? Did you just call Pokke Sarah? Or am I tripping? Well, that rewind, I think he just did.
Stand on business. That's crazy. Hey, Sarah, I wonder
He kind of said both. That's how that definitely started with an S.
why your lawyer is telling you not to do that.
Well, my lawyer told me to do everything, so it's like, it doesn't make sense if that's me.
Wonder why that is. Wonder why that is.
Just to
I mean, just a little misspeak, but part of me is thinking that he mixed up Sarah and Pokke's name. He mixed up, like, Sarah and Pokke's name in, like, his head. Because, like, they've been so vocal against me, right?
prove, okay, yep, he copyrighted in my materials. You know what I'm saying?
I don't blame him for it.
So, I called my US fellas, and then it's like, if something can be chill, and it can be resolved, then so be it. But if it can't be resolved, then we'll also see where that's gonna be going, right? But
If it can't be resolved, then we'll see where it's going. Does that sound confident to you? If it can't be resolved peacefully, then we'll see where it's going. Wasn't this a great decision? Hiring H3's lawyer. It was a good one, right? Because I think my guy was ready. He was not. He was clearly not. He was not actually... why... You want to know one of the first things I was told to do? Archive this tweet and take screenshots. This is so embarrassing, it's crazy. I'm sorry, bro. This is it's like I said, it's a generational aura loss, right?
bro,
Oh, that's weird. Uh-oh.
That's weird wording.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's starting to understand. He's starting to understand. Let's do what we got. We got 4 more. We're sorry, 2 more clips. Here we go. Sorry, you guys are getting only votes. I don't trust Mr. Snoke, Mr. Snaky, Mr. Ratfuck, Mr. Singapore to not.
So, as Techie just dropped all those nicknames, I want to give you all a bit of an insight onto some of the nicknames I've given some other creators in this circumstance. Right? So he just went crazy, right, on Pokke with the nicknames over here. Let me show you a series that I've had with somebody fucking else. This one's gonna be really good. This one's gonna be really, really, really fucking good. How is that surprising? Who could have seen that one coming? What a community. Wow, what a amazing community we built up over here, Miss Captain Calories, Miss Captain Klondike, Frogan S1, Godskin, Noble, Smo. Unbelievable. I cannot. Bro had to have watched that part, and then people are doing this. Bro had to have watched that segment before doing this shit. What's this? Oh.
Not abuse the copyright system. I'm sorry, guys. You have to be such a lowbrow, Neanderthal, moronic piece of shit to start falsely copyright striking people's fucking channels. I'm not taking.
Now he's taking my descriptions. I'm the one that says lowbrow. I'm the one that said that Mike from PA kind of looks like a Neanderthal. What the fuck? Bro's just taking all my shit. He's just stealing my vocab.
That risk. I don't trust this guy at all. And I am shocked. I am shocked how he has still not apologized and repented on this very misuse of copyright strike material as a guy who reacts himself.
Because, of course, we know that MrBrokke does love doing this thing where all he does is just, like, straight up eat over other people's videos, bro. Right? Like, we proved, right, that MrPokke just straight up re-upload shit while eating over... Like, bro, he's just eating, man. He's just eating, bro. That's the content. That's how he's transforming it, with the sound of his fucking lips smacking, bro. Mr. Mukbang. Striking me for copyright and stealing content. That's what it seems like, right? He's like, dude, you better go DM the guy and try to fix this, because you are fucked. I would not be surprised if he was like, yeah, you should go, like, try to make amends with the guy. You're kind of fucked.
Bro uploads a 10.5-minute react to a 10-minute video the whole time he's eating a burger, and the only thing he does to his videos to make them transform is like, oh my god, insane!
Oh, hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Oh, no.
Blah, blah, blah. And this guy wants to claim he's the one who's morally virtuous. Yeah, bro. 2 more clips. Sorry about this.
Right? Would you not say I think I'm probably the most reasonable man?
Does this guy ever...
This is the real reaction to these Pokke clips, bro. We're all just like, how is this guy even saying this shit?
Does this guy ever stop sucking his own dick? The most reasonable man. MrPokke, I gave you your career. I gave you an ad agency. I gave you in terms of financial stability. All I asked was for you to ban people calling me a rapist.
Very true. We have factual confirmation that Tectone did all of those things. And I want you to, like, I'm not here to toot my own horn, but I'm willing to do that for Techie, for having my back in, like, mini dramas from earlier on in my career, I basically didn't really ask this guy for, like, anything when it comes to, like, career progression. No sponsors, no raids, no reacts, none of that shit. I just was, like, homegrown, naturally grew, and then, yeah, it's kind of just, that's just how it is, right? And so I can't imagine how you're somebody that's been given all this shit and you still can't even do the bare minimum. That's more so what I'm trying to say. It's like, I'm not gonna say Tecto did close to as much for me as what he did for Pokke. I think he's admitted to that too. But I'm willing to do more for him than Pokke would, which is just like fucking ridiculous.
And you didn't even do that for a year and a half, and even still, only now because your mom.
Rich and Asmon are aware. Oh jeez, are we gonna get a fucking Asmon video, bro? No fucking way. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Or it's gonna be, that's gonna be, it's not that it's not gonna be good, it's gonna get crazy if that happens, but we'll see.
Odds in it for you. This guy is such a self-sucking, self-fellatio, rat-fuck piece of shit. Holy shit. Where the fuck is the reasonable?
Did
Did he just use the term self-fellatio?
Right? Like, I don't build off my content going for like lawsuits and like dropping files. You get what I'm saying?
I just want to play games. I just want to play games. Bro, you got your mods to write you 9 PowerPoints because you thought that would end Saint Don't Ask career. And by the way, if those actually performed well, you would still be going down this route saying fuck Saint, fuck Saint, fuck Saint. But now you see you're falling off even harder. And now you're scared.
So his mods made those PowerPoints? Wait, Pokke's mods made all those PowerPoint videos about me. He didn't even make them. So Sarah made those? Imagine you did all that for a drop of blood. Literally. You did nothing with those. You did nothing with all of that. Absolutely fucking nothing. Look at my fucking channel. Look at my fucking channel right now. I'm currently streaming to 1,427 people on YouTube. That's how many people I'm streaming to right now. Then you look at my recent videos and you look at this shit, bro. These views are looking great. These views are looking fucking great. What are we even talking about here? My lowest one is 15K 3 days ago. That's because Enfield's a piece of shit and nobody wants to watch content on it.
And now you're lying. And now you're trying to act because you're morally... Bro, do people not see through this shit? This is insane.
It's tough, right? When people are clouded by so much hate. But the good news is, I think Sarah hasn't commented on this matter since.
This guy was talking so much shit 3 days ago. What the fuck happened? What a lying ass piece of shit. Good lord. And the worst thing is, he still has never publicly apologized for being such a fucking snake to me. It's insane.
For that, and you all know what Pokke hasn't apologized for. Yeah. Did you know that Pokke didn't even mention or apologize for this? He didn't even mention or apologize for this at all while trying to reach out to me to resolve this shit. That's how you can tell how genuine he is with his request. Sarah commented 3 hours ago. So there are currently some parody accounts right now. There is a Sarah of the Clown, and there is also a... Yeah, that one's looking rough. And the thing is, like, what can you even do about that one? Right? They labeled it as a parody account properly too, so it's kind of just like, what can you do about it? I don't even think you can do anything about this. Right? This is just allowed. And if you're wondering why Cap isn't streaming today, it's because Snorlax is still sleeping from the all-nighter she pulled yesterday to make that video about me, right? And they cannot find the Pokke flute. They lost it.
Like 99% of the time, I want to play Pokke. That's it, right? So as reasonable as I am, we will just see how that will be going forward. So whatever happening with, like, you know, everything else.
And then, by the way, this guy says, I'm not built for a lawsuit. I'm not built for a lawsuit. Brother, you're the one who initiated it.
That's like the craziest part. Like, bro's out, he's like, I'm a victim. I can't handle this. Why is Saint pushing it so far? Why is Saint pushing it so far, bro? Oh my god. You struck me. MrProkke, you initiated the strike process. And this is the funniest fucking thing you're gonna see, bro. This is the funniest fucking shit ever, bro. Like, right, I'm about to show you some fucked up, incredibly ironic, giga-ironic shit right here. It's gonna blow your mind, the shit I'm about to show you. I basically, right, made a post talking about the fact that MrProkke, his comment section is calling me a rapist, right? And MrProke's response is, gonna cry. His response is, gonna cry. But there's another one. There's a follow-up hit. He did a follow-up attack as well. I am a victim. While MrPokke bitches and moans about how his channel isn't built for lawsuits after he initiates a strike on me. Ironic. A strike ain't a lawsuit. After I file a counter notice, kind of the only next step is one. Or at least the legal proceedings leading up to one, right? And so if he strikes me, I counter notice. And so I guess MrPokke said, oh my god, Saint's so bad. How could he give me a counter notice? Wah! How could he do that? He was supposed to just comply with my 3 demands. Why'd he do that to me? Shut your fucking pussy ass up, bro. You sound like such a bitch, bro. Oh my god. Imagine going, woe is me, bro. Imagine being all fucking woe is me when you the motherfucker who put the strike in, dipshit. What the fuck?
Did you think St. Totas was just gonna let you falsely copyright strike his channel? You started that shit. You're the one who did that. Initiates lawsuit. I'm just not built for this, guys. I just want to play games.
Bro's just like sympathy farming from his chat, bro. He's like, guys, it's so bad.
What the fuck are you on about? Jesus.
Like I told y'all, generational aura loss, right? When you hear this guy just like backtracking at every opportunity, now that he's found out how much this shit costs and how low his chances are at winning, now he's backing up. Boys, what a poorly aged statement. What a poorly aged tweet. Good golly gee. Aura denied.
Mr. Copyright. Mr. False Strike. Mr. Strikey.
Triple kill.
I dare you, Saint, to will be reasonable.
I spend my next 5 years in a lawsuit. Like, at that point, whether or not I win or lose, I'll be like mid-30s, bro. Bro, for all I know, I could be marrying Faisal, right? So that is kind of the situation. And of course,
He realizes that it could be years until this gets resolved.
I'm only saying all this because like maybe Zentonas actually has that shred of good faith left in him. So,
Oh my god!
Dude, he's crashing out. But I love it. I love it. Because this is a good reason to crash out when you know all the details of how good faith I've been. Throughout the past month, I believe that I have conducted myself in a respectable manner considering everything that has happened to me. That is my personal take. You can choose to disagree with that, but I do think it is the majority take as well.
Oh, we're putting this on St. Totas? Bro, you tried to destroy his whole channel. The fuck do you mean good faith? You tried to destroy his whole channel. There are 2 people in this situation who have good faith. And that's me, and that's Gacha Smack. Gacha Smack, because he said, hell no, I ain't fucking with this. And then there's me. I tried to help Cap, Skull CJ, Itoma, Balazion, St. Totas, even MrPokke himself. I have tried to help everybody. I have DMs of trying to help everybody. Now, however, like fuck am I gonna DM directly MrPokke?
I will never directly DM Captain Cabinets, Captain Calories, Captain Klondike, Ornstein. Nah, she ain't Ornstein. She the opposite, right? I'm never DMing her ever again. That is never happening, bro.
To fucking MrPokke's mods to try to make sure he's okay. And guess what? You didn't listen. You didn't listen. I told everybody this shit was gonna happen. And now that you got fucked, well, congratulations. You are now suffering the consequences of your own actions.
And I wonder how Pokke's community feels, knowing that they egged him on every single step of the way, gave him a false sense of confidence by being one of the dumbest communities in Gacha history, and now their Oshi is fucking cooked. I wonder how dumb they feel.
You think Saint is stupid? You think he's gonna say nah? The only way Saint is gonna stop doing this shit is if this guy admits publicly that he fucked up and he falsely abused the copyright system. Now, you can use your English second language as an excuse like you always do.
It'd be funny if he actually ended up admitting that he was just using Grok the entire time and it was just wrong.
Yeah, fucking right. What a fucking joke, dude. What a fucking joke. What a absolute fucking joke. And
because, think about it this way. If he had actually talked to a lawyer before filing this, wouldn't they have just told him the same thing that they're telling him now? You're fucked. Like, doesn't this just prove he was lying when he said he reached out to a lawyer before filing this, if after reaching out to a lawyer, he's now trying to take it back? Guys, what's one thing Pokke didn't do? I don't think he streamed yesterday. Probably because he was talking to a lawyer and then also dealing with the emotional fallout of realizing he's fucked. That would be a pretty ideal time to take the day off right after finding out you're fucked. Let's see. Is there a Twitch tracker yesterday for MrProkke? I just want to validate that real fast. Oops. Looks like we skipped stream yesterday on the day that we talked to a lawyer. Looks like we skipped stream on the day we talked to a lawyer. Imagine, Pokke, you had simply just decided to do that because all you did in here, right? Let me just get some of the glue. Let me just get some of the repository over here. This shit's gonna be fucking goofy, bro. But at this point in time, we'll most likely be seeing a response drafted by my legal team under an official lawsuit or court order. MrProkke, the response right now that you're making, where you seem to be doing the opposite of that, appears to make it look like that you actually did not consult any legal team at all prior to this. What the fuck are you even saying to have done a complete 180 from this video that you posted 3 days ago? You then proceed to, right? We just saw he took a break yesterday, probably because he actually talked to a legal team. Every statement you make, every accusation you make is a potential defamatory statement in a court of law. I talked to an attorney who said content creators are held to a higher standard when it comes to defamatory statements due to the sway they hold over public notions. And if your lawyer was any good, he'd be telling you to zip it and let it play out in court. There's a reason why celebrities do not talk publicly about their cases. This is a copyright case, not a defamation one. It's a copyright case.
And by the way, shame on every single mod and shame on every single creator that defended that blatant misuse of copyright.
So many of them. And guess who are the people that defended the use of copyright? The 1v15 losers. Sore fucking losers. Absolute fucking bums who genuinely probably should not have a content creation career at this fucking point, right? I'm not going to count all 15 of them, right? There are some people that catch some strays due to their mere involvement, right? We established who's just catching, like, some strays, right? But most of the people in this video, bums. Just mad that they lost, mad that they grouped up with 50 people and still got fucking cooked. Still got fucking cooked, bro. Destroyed. And they're just angry. They're upset. They're so fucking pissed off that one guy housed all of them. I am every person in this thumbnail, I am their father. I am their father. All of them. Got a lot of child support to pay.
Fuck that. Jesus. Fuck that. Because anybody who just said, oh, I think MrProkke's right because I like him and I don't like Saint, or I think MrProkke's right because I hate Saint Zontas, just remove yourself from all critical thought from here until the end of time.
Is he telling them to go brain dead? I don't think that's like a crime, right?
Now, if you wanted to shit on Saint for being an asshole, and for him saying crazy shit, go for it.
Go for it. Yo, that's the thing, bro. Part of my brand is sometimes saying some crazy shit. And usually I try not to direct it at people and more so at inanimate objects, but sometimes I fire in that direction. It is what it is, right? It doesn't happen all the time, but it do happen sometimes, but that's part of what makes my content fun. And so, if it's enough to be reportable and it's enough for me to be punished, then go for it. But if it's not, then get the fuck over it, you gigantic fucking pussy.
But if you supported his use of copyright, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Because if you were to do one Google search, you would realize all that's bullshit. Jesus. Jesus. What a fucking loser. And I don't know who sent all of these clips here to me. Some guy by the name of Troll Warlord. Oh, God.
That's my mod.
They have their fucking pronouns in bio. I'm gonna vomit. Please tell me I don't have pronouns in my bio. You know what? I don't want to check. I hope that's not auto-imposed by Discord.
Sometimes people put them in there just because they're old, okay? It was like guys, I have pronouns in my bio because that was like the meta before Trump got elected, okay? You got like attacked if you didn't have them in there before Trump got elected, okay? I'm not even fucking joking.
Good Lord. Man, that pissed me off. But if people did one Google search, most internet discussions wouldn't exist. Very true. He's a Saint mod? Oh, amazing. Great. Great. Jesus, what a fucking joke, dude. Oh, yo, Saint Totas, good morning, man.
But yeah, that's where I come into chat. Does Techie continue this anymore? Because, like, I, like, just woke up. I went into his stream and just, like, typed a couple messages. Then I went to go, like, take a shit and, like, clean up and, like, get ready for stream. So, like, that's pretty much it, right? Yeah, no, that's the breakdown. That's going to be the take then, right? For, I assume, most content creators in the space when it comes to this issue moving forward. And one thing that I'm very excited for, right, are going to be the documentaries, the videos. So many creators are already getting, like, a wrap on and trying to, like, document every single thing that's happened in this drama. But the thing is, we thought it was going to end a week ago. Then we thought it was going to end 2 weeks ago, right? And it keeps on going. More gasoline is getting poured on. Stuff's going crazy. And now Pokke's over here trying to de-escalate, have peace, right? Stuff like that, right? Unfortunately. that doesn't work when you've already exhausted all your ammunition. And on this battlefield filled with like fucking craters, bullet holes, fire, all of that, you're now asking me for peace when I've still got all of my weapons ready to go. And I just haven't fired. That's kind of just what the situation is, MrBrokke. And so, the time for the negotiation, right? The time for all of this, the time has come and gone for words. Literally. So now it's time to see what actions you're going to take to make up for this. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.